Well, good evening and Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming to our sixth grade Christmas concert, and welcome to everybody online as well. Thanks for viewing in tonight. 2020 is a crazy year, but we are excited to be able to finally have a performance with our beginning band here. So this is the sixth grade band sitting in front of you. These guys just started playing instruments for the first time this year, so just a few months ago. And generally, we get to do a beginning band concert sometime in September, around the first 6 to 9 weeks to show you what they've learned. So we're going to start the concert tonight with just a short part of what we would have done in September. So we're going to play some of our first songs out of our book that we use in class every day. So just real quick, make sure that our masks are on the whole time and we're at least 6 feet apart from anyone that does not live in your household, just so we can help make sure that everyone's safe. You'll notice the band is set up much differently than a typical band. We are also set up 6 feet apart in straight rows facing forward. So we take up a lot of room up here now. And this is a pretty large band, so we're excited to be here. So we are going to start with 2 songs out of our book right away, 2 Christmas songs from the beginning of our book, Good King Wenceslas and Dreidel Song. Our next song we're going to do is Lightly Row, and we're going to do it slightly different. Some method books call this Listen to Our Sections, and so I usually do this at the beginning band concert so you can hear kind of your student and each section kind of playing by themselves. Due to sickness and other illness, our sections have shrunk a little bit, so we're going to do it a little differently today than what we've been practicing. But this is Lightly Row, so you're going to hear the whole band first for 2 measures. And then you're going to hear the whole front row, which is the flutes, the oboe, and clarinet for 2 measures. And then our trumpets and French horn are going to play for 2 measures. And then all of our saxophones, our altos and tenor saxophones for 2 measures. Our low brass, which is trombone, baritone, tubas, way back there in the back. I'm sorry, Mr. Trimble. I'm going to just walk all over this. And then for 2 measures, our sole percussionists in the back. And then everyone will end the song. So this is Lightly Row. We're going to play through it twice and listen to our sections as we go. I should have mentioned that usually at the beginning of band concert, when we do this back in September, most of the songs are about that long. They're like 4 or 8 measures. And you'll notice that they're like breathing an awful lot because we're still trying to learn how to like play long sustained notes and stuff. So you got to hear the sections. Then a couple times in the book we get to play duets. So now we're not all just going to play the exact same notes, but we're actually going to play 2 different parts. So half of our band is going to be playing a lower part while the other half plays a higher part. But not only that, we've also learned dynamics, which is how, oh, look at them, loud and soft we play. So we're going to start with a loud dynamic, which is forte, and then we're going to play piano, which means, oh, look at them. They actually learned. That's great. So you're going to actually hear some different dynamics. Yes, 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 you will. And this is Jingle Bells. Okay, next we're actually going to get to play some real songs for you here. Not that those weren't real songs, but like what you're kind of expecting to hear from us. The first one we're going to play is Up on the Housetop. So these are full band arrangements now, which means that most of the sections are playing completely different parts than the rest of the band. And so it's a lot harder music. It's a lot longer of a song. And so this takes us quite a while to work on. This was the first one we started working on, I don't know, around Halloween, because that's how band works. Usually as you're getting ready for Halloween, we're working on Christmas, because that's just how life goes, just like Walmart. And so, thank you for laughing. I appreciate that. So this is Up on the Housetop, and we're going to do our best to get all the way through this, and it features the low brass in the middle, which is kind of cool too. So if you really listen, you can hear each section get the melody at different points. we're all ready to what will be our last song for this concert. Our concerts this year are just so crazy and different and weird. Usually this would have all of our bands would have played together in one concert, and then we would have played all together usually, all the bands together, but unfortunately we're unable to do that. As you can see, we take up almost the full stage just as a sixth grade band, so it'd be really hard to fit many more on here. If you're able to come to the high school concert tomorrow night or are able to watch it online, you'll see that we really do take up the full stage, and there's just not an empty inch left on it. So I have a few people I want to thank before we get to that. We are able to do all this online and do a complete live stream. If you've not looked at that yet on the band website or seen it on Google Classroom or some other way, make sure you check that out. So this whole recording will be on there forever, as long as Google lasts. Hopefully it doesn't crash again like it did this morning. But you can find it on YouTube. And so if you just search TC Band, that's the YouTube channel. And I have to ask that you subscribe and like it and stuff, because if we finally get to 100 subscribers, which we could get to with just you people right here, then I can actually change it. Instead of youtube.com/gibberish, it can just be /TCBand, which would be really nice. So if you want to subscribe to that, that'd be great. And I'm sorry that that's a shameless plug for us. If you've not checked out TritonCentralBands.com, make sure you look at that as well. There's just a plethora of information on there. You can find all the information for the upcoming semester and everything else that we're doing as a band as well. And also one of the things I do want to mention, so your kids have probably complained about, I'm going to say two things, but who knows, about we use iPads all the time in band class. So you might have noticed that they needed their iPads tonight because we don't pass out sheet music and worksheets and stuff nearly as much this year. And so we've been doing that a lot. So thank you for helping them make sure their iPads are always charged and making sure that they always have them at school, because that's a big deal this year. Also, wearing masks and bell covers and all this extra stuff. I mean, you know, it's just a crazy world, but I appreciate the work that the kids are doing for that. Really, there's only a few kids each day that I have to remind to wear masks. Most of them do it all the time, and you know this. I mean, I'm wearing a mask as well the whole time. So I really appreciate that, and thank you for encouraging them to do that, because I am confident we would not be able to have this concert tonight if we were not doing those things. So. And mostly, parents, thank you for having your children join our band program. Hopefully you've been excited and enjoyed watching them learn. Unfortunately, you don't get to see the 7th and 8th grade band tonight, but you can watch online and see how much they progress from that short little Good King Wenceslas with some squawks and squeaks to some really beautiful music. And so we're on the right path with that. So thank you for allowing them to learn music with us. I do appreciate that. Okay, the last song is First Winter Sleigh Ride. So this is a really fun song. This truly is a real full band arrangement. All the kids are playing different parts. You'll hear Lexi in the back playing sleigh bells the whole time to make us feel like we're on our first winter sleigh ride together. And we're going to go as fast as we can without breaking the horse. So, First Winter Sleigh Ride. going to put their stuff in their cases and grab their instruments and then leave immediately so we can get ready for that next concert. So thank you very much for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and hopefully we'll see you again soon in 2021.